So this morning I did my editing, got a video up, so it felt good to just get a video up after my trip to Vermont. It took me a day longer than what I expected it to, which was kind of a bummer, but that's okay. You have to like get rolling again. It's 1 o'clock, I got my video up, it's time to go out and play. I love going outside. So I want to show you what I'm going to play with. I got these. I got 16 of these. Hopefully they are polar solar stakes. Plastic solar stakes. Put in the ground. Solar. They light up. 16 of them. 8 for each of my front walkways. So that's what's in here. And then I have that one piece of white fence. I got these. These you have to plug in. White wire. Warm white LED lights for indoor and outdoor use, and there's only a 10 count, but that's okay. It's just one, you know, that's what I'm looking for. Then I got these cute little solar lanterns. Isn't that sweet? I actually want one by my bird feeder. So I was thinking, I don't know. I'm gonna see when I go out there where I might want these, but I got 2 of them. I want to see how they work, and then I might get more. I think they're so pretty. So, yeah, here's the other one. And then the last thing I got was solar path. Oh, all right. I got tweezers, and I got an eyebrow pencil, but I got solar pathway lights. I only got 2 of them. I kind of want to see how they work first because they were $4 a piece at Dollar General. All of this stuff came from Dollar General. So I'm going to get all the packaging off. This has one of those little remove before using tabs. Oh, okay, that was easy. And I'll throw that stuff away. Throw away my little tags. And then we're going to go outside. I'm going to do some yard work. I was thinking about starting a fire, but doing it in the backyard because I have been reading up, I mentioned this in another video, that I've been reading up on wood ash and what it is good for. Oh, this one's already lighting. It like, when I go like this, it lights up. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe the warmth of my hand. I've been reading up about wood ash, what it is good for. One of the things was it is a mouse deterrent, tick deterrent, lice deterrent. Not that, I don't know, I'm not going to shake it in my hair. I'm not that I'm worried about getting lice. But anyways, and so one of my ideas was to sprinkle it around the edges of the house to keep mice from having any reason to come climbing in. I'm assuming I take this, it has like tape on it, or a, like saran wrap-ish type stuff. And let's see. I can never just figure out how things work. Oh, they go horizontally. Okay. All right. Maybe I am mechanical. All right, horizontally. So they have this little stake that goes in the ground. All right, I was going to put these 2 in the backyard where my rhubarb is, which you will see. This is so much fun. So I kind of went on a solar shopping spree to Dollar General this morning. I got home and Yvonne asked, I'd shown Crecia what I got, my daughter Crecia, and Yvonne asked, and Crecia goes, oh, it has an on switch. She said, it's her little old lady shopping trip. She's not wrong. All right, so I guess you turn them on. Oh, okay. There's an off and an on. Yeah, so I guess I'll turn them on. So the solar stakes were only $1 a piece. So I got 16 of them. These were $4 a piece. I got 2 of them, and the lanterns were $5 a piece, which is why I only got 2. I mean, that's a little pricey. You know, you don't want to be buying 10 of them. $5 a piece, and if you don't think you're going to like them. So it'll give me a chance to test them out. I want a well-lit yard for many reasons. One of those reasons being security. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting all of these done, and then we'll head outside. Comes with 2 little spare bulbs. Comes like this. They're very plasticky, which I like, because then hopefully they won't break. So I need to get an extension cord. I need an extension cord for those lights, which I'm going to get from the basement. So I'm just going to set these outside, and then I'll go get the extension cord. I really want to see how easy it is to stake these things into the ground. So, yeah. Like, do you have to dig first? Oh! Look at this. Who knew? See how easy it is in this rock-bound state. I want it to be even with these steps. Ooh. Easy. Can you hear the birds? Of course, you can hear that, whatever it is somebody's doing. Oh, this is so easy. And $1. I hope they work. So we're doing 8 on this side and then 8 in my other walkway. I consider the end of the walkway like right here. So I'm kind of just eyeballing it. Whoops. And then I'll put it in. Hopefully no one will run it over with a car. Whew, that was a little harder. So if you hit a rock, just, oh, I broke it. No! You know what? I'm gonna keep trying. All right, this one could go in a garden maybe. Or maybe further up. See how it broke? It's kind of rocky over there. I'm thinking like here. Because if I can push it all the way in. All right, I got it. Woo! Hopefully that will stay up. It's not exactly perfectly straight, but since it's broken, I don't want to do it again. All right, I was going to use a spade, but my better idea is I'm going to go down and get a screwdriver and use metal to kind of make a hole and to make sure I'm not hitting rock, and then I can put the stake in. Let's see if that works. So I got this for a screwdriver, but I also got this. So I'm wanting to kind of go right here. All right, woo! I might have just broke it, but it went down in. Let's do the other walkway. I might have to take this off. It actually feels quite warm in the sun. I really want to be even with the other one, so I might get more lights later to go closer to the steps, but for now I really want to kind of have the lights look symmetrical. So start here, which doesn't look like a good plan because it's very rocky. So the screwdriver worked well because then I could kind of wedge under rocks and pop them up. By the way, it'll be interesting to see how my rose bushes do, because if you can see in my shadow, something decided the little roses were just a nice treat. I'm sure it was deer. This one also was munched on. For now, I think these flat ones would look nice here. And these are more of the violets. See if I can. So this is easy because it's a raised bed. If I like these, I'm definitely getting it. That would be neat. I don't have anything between the rhubarb and the flowers. And you know, I can always lift it later and change my mind. I will say the advantage of these are they're super lightweight, and I can see the disadvantage already is that they feel super cheap, but they did warn, like, look at all the wiring before you put them up. So I'm trying to look at all the wiring and make sure there's no defects. And kind of hang it. Oh, that just keeps going. Anyways, my idea was it would go like this, but I see that since the plug is on that side, it needs to go the other way. And I might have to tape it or something. Hoping it will weight itself down, but yeah, I should probably get some like duct tape is what I'm thinking. I have an exterior extension cord and a wee bit of white Gorilla Tape. Will it be enough? And it looks like it might have gotten wet at some point in its life. Let's see if it'll work. We're just winging it here. Also, under all this junk is our generator. I think no one would steal it because it looks like it's under junk. But hopefully it helps to keep it protected Hopefully, I feel like we could probably store it under the house now. I don't know. All right, here I am with the Gorilla Tape and my battery. Nope. I'm gonna have to go look for duct tape. 3 hours later, 2 videos later. We're saved. I have duct tape. Thanks to the organization in the basement. It only took me a couple minutes to find it, but I do need to label the box that has all of our tapes. That is for another video. You know what I hate? I hate peeling duct tape when it peels in 3 different pieces. That's okay. We shall prevail. I think I might reach over because I don't know, I can't reach that. So I'll get the tape first. And then I'll reach over the fence. You'll see my little baby hands. I gotta pull out this dirty little secret here so that I can actually, because I realize I actually need to plug in the extension cord over here. It would be easier if I could get to it. This I decided to declutter. It's done its time. So I need to throw this actually away. This is empty, but I assume we refill it, so I'm going to put it under the house. Then these are refillable, but they're also empty from the storm. Everything I do probably takes me twice as long as anyone else. I'm just saying, I think that's true. That's why we speed things up, you know, so it looks like we really get stuff done. Right? Actually, it's so that you don't get bored. All right. But I'm sensing a new trend of working without speeding things up. Those birds, though, who wants to miss the sound of the birds? Crazy. Beautiful. Might have been a good idea to connect it and then tape it. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, feel better. I feel better. Yep. And then I have to plug this in inside too, but it's behind the couch. So. Either way, I definitely think I need to buy more to go from there to the steps. But because I didn't have enough, that's a longer walkway, I wanted to make them even with those so that it would make sense when they were lit up. And then I can get more for there another day. I don't have a car today. Something else I wanted to do today was to get my ash out of here. It's very muddy. I was hoping it would be burnt to nothing, but it's not. It's chonky, but it's mixed with ash. So since I'm going to use it around the house, I'm going to pull it out anyway, even though it's chunky, because it's been rained on multiple times. I would imagine it'll continue to break down, much like mulch. I'm not taking the biggest pieces, you know, like if it's still a stick, I'm not taking it. But everything else, and then it cleans this out at the same time. Get it clean and put this around my bulkhead, or at least start to. I'm kind of like at a place in my life where I'm prepared to do it wrong and be okay with it, you know? And maybe what I'll do is lay this down and then mulch on top of it or something. I don't know. But I definitely want to work at burning things to smithereens. I think if I would have got to this before it rained, it would have been better, because what I have now is pieces of wood and mud. But after tomorrow, we're going to get a few days of rain. I thought that would make it quicker. It does not. Maybe it'll look like mulch. What do you think? I don't know if I care because it's in the back of the house. But if you told me my weeds were violets, I can tell you they act as ground cover, because boy do violets spread if they're violets. Just kind of doing half in this corner and half in the other to start out with. I'll just keep adding to it through the summer. I definitely have less of a mouse problem now that I have two cats who are in the basement at night. Once in a while, I can tell they're tracking something, but I never end up with a dead mouse, so I don't really understand. Because even if you couldn't find it, you'd smell it, that's for sure. So can you see what I'm doing here? I'll show you when I'm done. Please. I don't know how my camera shot's doing here. Alright, I'm just going to get the last bit. Then I read that I should mulch my roses, so I'm going to do that next. Or should I put my mulch in it? I should probably put the mulch in it. Hopefully there's nothing living in here. It's going to be so heavy because it's gotten wet. Oh! Oh yeah. Whoa! It's going to be like 50 pounds. I have a feeling today's adventure will be followed by a shower. Yeah, that's heavy. There's my little bit of progress there. And can you see that in the shade? And also over here. Look how slanted the wheelbarrow is. That's so funny. I brought out my lavender because I feel like it needs more sun than it's getting now. So I'm just going to set it by my rhubarb. And we'll see how happy it is. And maybe I'll actually plant it here. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. All right, I'm going to cut this. Get my spade out so I don't lose it. I need to obviously stain my deck. That's coming up, but I need a few dry days in a row. Whew, the heat coming off of this mulch. So I'm just going to make a little circle around it. Look at that stick. That's not mulch. I thought about just spreading the mulch out like across, but I'm going to save it because I don't know what else I'm going to be purchasing, or I might see if my daylilies need it or my rhododendrons. I need to do kind of research on each plant I have and how I should be taking care of it. So for now, I'm going to put the mulch back and take a break. I'm kind of feeling a little out of it, like my legs aren't under me. I really wanted to rake, but I honestly don't feel up to it. So if I feel better later, I have a few piles that I did rake up over the weekend that I could collect. I'm going to show you some flowers. I'm going to go in, I'm going to take a shower and take a break. Maybe take a break, then take a shower. These little wildflowers, are they not sweet? And then here is my roses and the ones I gotta look up that I can't remember what I planted last year. And then more roses. My geraniums are doing great. My Johnny Jump Ups are doing great. There's my lavender, rhubarb, and there's all the violets. I almost forgot my little lantern, so for now, till I figure it out, one's going here where this was, and I have a new one on its way. And then one can go up here over the bird feeder. For now, just for now. And I see this needs cleaned out, so later I'll bring out some clean water. Actually, I can never figure out what to do with this. So let's just put that right here for now. See if it falls over.